Yeah, man. What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's grab a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, we will look at market performance. I told you, right? Pay attention to the macroeconomy, and people don't want to listen. But oh well. We look at macroeconomy, okay, price performance for the past 24 hours. After that, we look at prices in details. I will try to go in. I will try to go a little bit slow today because in the past 2 days I've been rushing it. I was, you guys know, hey, it is what it is. When you're a lead engineer, you have to do things. You know, I like to keep you informed, but I have other responsibilities. But anyways, yeah, we check at prices in details. And right after that, we will check on our positions. Are we buying Lambos yet? Yeah, but before that, guys, it is funny. The funniest thing ever, okay, is you try to warn people, because that's just the kind of person I am. It's in my nature, okay? I don't like, how do you say it? Excuse me a second. Yeah, that's better. I don't like a situation where only one person benefits, okay? I know I've told you many times the way I grew up, and that changed, you know, your environment kind of shapes who you are. Okay? It shapes who you are. Those of you who have been in that kind of situation, you will understand. You know how you take a bunch of clothing. You know you want to play soccer, right? But we don't have a real soccer ball. So what do we do? You take a bunch of clothing, you make them into not a perfect not a perfect sphere, but hey, it'll work. You put it in there, you know, tie some more around it. We have some trees back at home that ooze out some kind of rubbery sap when they dry up. So you take that sap, put around the clothing, put it around, tighten it very well, and repeat the whole process all over and over again until you finally get a soccer ball. That's how we used to do it. And yeah, we didn't have no clutch, no soccer shoes. So guess what? Barefoot it is. And after that, you know, sometimes you are so many kids and you want to play, but you can only play a few. You can even find anything round, like an orange or sometimes lemon, something like that. So yeah, that's not what we want to talk about today. It's just a contest of why I am doing what I am doing. Okay, so most people don't get it. You don't. I grew up with that sense of, you know what, if I make it, we all make it. If I don't, we don't make it. But now, that does not mean that I will see an opportunity and I will not let you know. I remember we used to go hunting. Okay? I had a friend who was very good. My childhood friend, he was very good at tracking. He would track an antelope for, I don't know, he would track it. I was very good at shooting. That's what I was good at. You know, you give me the slingshot, I will shoot that thing. You know, we hunt. I was good at it. I was good at setting traps, but I was not good at tracking the animals. Okay? So he would track it and he would be like, set the trap right here. See? At the end of the day, we all got something, because when we get the animal, we usually share it. Everybody get an equal share. Hey, take that to your mom, you take that to your family, blah, blah, blah. That's how I grew up. And that shaped me to who I am today. Because when you look at stuff, guys, it's a market. it's not like you are going to use my money. It's not my money you are using to invest. You are using your own money. But the twist here is that as you go up and I go up, we all go up together. It's not like, yeah, I saw that opportunity. I'm gonna try to make sure I huddle it up before anybody else finds out. No, it's not the right way to do things. Because trust me, when they say that life is a circle, most people don't get it until the last minute. Most people don't. I'm making a circle of people who believe in something. People who know you want to go from zero to a millionaire status. That's one thing. It's great. I want to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status, even a billionaire. If you know, if I don't know how you call God in your language, but we say Amadioha in my own language. If Amadioha allows it, yeah, it would happen. But we all know, like you know, God will not give you something if you don't try. Okay, in Spanish, those of you who understand Spanish, okay, there is a friend of mine usually says it, and he says, "A Dios rogando y con el mazo dando." Do you understand what that means? It wouldn't make sense yet until a couple of years when I started to kind of assimilate what is going on around me. You pray to God, and at the same time you work hard. That's what it means. So those of you who don't understand the reason why I'm still working, even though, well, I can, to a certain level, yes, I am well off, but yet I am still working. Yet I have this channel, which again, I want all of us, not just for me. Okay, well, in some extent, I will say my children. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you think. I don't know what your goals are. But trust me, it feels way better if I show up. I don't drink, okay? I don't drink, I don't smoke. But it feels way better. Let's just say there is a lot of you like music. Okay? I'm a writer, I'm a producer. You guys already know that part. Let's just say I pull up in a concert in my Bentley GT Continental, all pimped out. It is a good feeling when I look on my left. Somebody shouts, "MMJ, yo, I know that guy." And I look at him, he's pulling up in the latest Mercedes Benz. It makes me so happy. Or the next one, "Yo, MMJ, I am one of your subscribers," or whatever. "Oh, I know you," and you show up, you pull up in the latest Range Rover. That makes me happy. And even happier if you tell me that because of watching my videos, you was able to learn how to invest, not just in crypto, in many things. You was able to buy gold and invest in it. You was able to silver, invest in it, and find some stocks that are running because of your videos. And now, because of that, you are able to buy that car and live this life. That even, man, if I could, I would give you a hug. If I could. That's me. There's other people who are like, yeah, they don't care. They don't care. They will just sit over there and push nonsense to you. Push nonsense to you as long as they are benefiting. That's why when I see these Bitcoin maxis, when I see them talking, I just pray for them. Seriously, I pray. Because like those of you, I don't know what your religion is, and frankly, I don't care about that. Because when you look at that, hey, every religion, we all come to one conclusion. There is a superhuman being or a superpower that rules us. It don't matter who you pray to or how you pray to. At the end, it all ends up that, hey, you are praying to God. Okay? So, that's it. In my religion, okay, they say, love thy neighbor as you love yourself. You understand? Therefore, that practice, I put it in almost everything that I do. That's why when I find something, like let's say, those of you who know me, I know some of the people who know me personally, you watch my channel, because you already told me that. You can come and say it. When I find something that I know will be good for me, I usually tell everybody around me. I tell them, and I don't wait 2 days later or 1 day later. No. I find out, I tell them. There are even some people that work with me in the past, which again, let's just say, I still have my resume open on some of these application websites, and I get emails. I get emails every time. Yo, we need an engineer for this. Sometimes I get emails. Hey, we need a process operator for this refinery. I look at it and I go, I got a friend that is a process operator. I call him up. Yo, I got this order. I got this offer from this company. They want somebody that has this, and that. I already have a job. I don't want to leave. Hey, do you want to give them a call telling them that, hey, you have this resume and you do this. See if you match. See? That's me. Some other people will just delete the email and keep on going. No, that ain't me. I look at the people around me. Okay, he's an operator, but the job that he is right now, he's getting paid, let's say, for example, $20 the hour. Okay. The one I offer here, they're saying the minimum payment is going to be $30 the hour. Guess what? I call him. Yo, I know you have a job, but hey, this one says they're going to pay you $25 to $30 the hour. Make a choice. That's me. I don't know. It's just because at the end of the day, trust me, at the end of the day, life always comes back. I don't have time to be mean to you. I don't, because hey, let me tell you something. If I'm good to you, I'm pretty sure a lot of you who watch my videos, you are talking to your children about it, or your nephews, or some other family member about it. Hey, look at this fool right here blabbing about Kaspa. But anyways, I'm going to still buy Kaspa to see if what he's talking about is true. Okay? Now, let's just say 5 years later, Kaspa becomes the deal that I think it is. It's going to be up there $25, $30 or whatever it is. You make a lot of money out of it. Now you tell your children or whoever, like, hey, I listened to that fool, and because of that, I was able to make this. Okay? Now, let's just say you forget all about me. You don't know me anymore and whatever. But your children, they heard about me, right? The good thing about this library of videos of YouTube is that it is there forever. Unless YouTube goes to shit or something. It is there. One day, my son, let's just say my son, is out there, and somebody probably by chance, and they, oh yeah, that is MMJ's son, the guy that was on YouTube talking about this, Kaspa, blah blah blah. Let's say your son is now a big CEO, and your son hears that, or your daughter hears that. Hey, like MMJ, that's his child. Do you not think that it will be more inclined for your child to be more lenient, or to be more, friendly towards my child, just because you and me, we met this way, just because you and me, you were able to make a lot of money just by looking at me? You see, it is an indirect way of me creating avenues, me creating those bridges. That's what it is. But yeah, some people, they sit here and they ask, like the other day, I was asked, how come you don't take sponsorships? I said, sponsorships for what? I talk about Kaspa for free. I don't get paid for it. I talk about Quant for free. I don't get paid for it. Jasmine, Cubic for free. I don't get paid for it. The reason why I talk about it is because I want us to have better lives. I want us to be one day, look at these videos and laugh about it. Man, I remember when I bought Kaspa at 5 cents. Jesus Christ, can you look at it right now? Man, it is $100. And then we all laugh about it. I don't know what you will be drinking. I might even have me coffee with my Maxi mug, and we all laugh about it until the middle of the night. That is what I'm looking at. And yet you try to tell people, I don't blame you, seriously. If you ask me, I don't blame you. People are used to seeing green candles. And it was easier, okay? Since 2014 to 2021, it was easy for you to make money with crypto, because anything that came out was gonna pump. You fart today, whoop, up. You call it grandma's coin, up. You call it this, up. NFTs, up. Because trust me, even till today, I do not know what the value of NFTs is. Why is the price of an NFT going up? I cannot explain it. Because NFTs is the same thing as a fucking meme coin. You look at meme coin today, I don't know. Why do people pour so much money in meme coins? Their website even tells you it is a useless thing. It has no value. It only reacts to how many people are buying it, and that's it. To be honest, man, I don't know what those things do. But yet, people pour money to it. Some people get robbed. Some others make money because, hey, it's the first come, first serve. That's what it is. And that kind of risk is only people, like to take it. But they won't take risk on something like Kaspa that is already showing you are going to need it. From the beginning of the year, we've been talking about it here. I've been telling you guys, listen, one, watch the macroeconomy. A lot of people were not even listening to me. When I told you, July, August, September, pay attention to those 3 months. And everybody was like, yeah, we're going to November, we're going to December. The main reason the macro is so decisive this run is because of the world economy. I keep saying it, and everybody, everybody, what I do, I share my research, in some kind of way, instead of giving you all the points. I keep insisting on it, hoping that you will go over there and try to research it yourself. Why is he saying this? And what do you see now? Everybody like their grandmama, like I told you, yes, they will cut interest rates, but they are not going to cut them like you think. The effect that those things had 2017, 2021 is not going to be the same thing that they are going to have this time. Just open up your minds a little bit. Look around you, see what's happening. I told you, it's just a simple thing. Go to the international market. What's the value of the US dollar? And then look again, what are the consequences if the US dollar fails? What are the consequences? We are talking about worse than World War III, because everything is pegged to the US dollar. It's pegged to it. And the feds already know, like, we can't afford to fuck up. We cannot afford to do it. They're going to find different ways to strengthen the US dollars other than cutting drastically interest rates. Mark my words. They are going to cut interest rates slowly, even way into 2026. You will see. But that is not going to make the market to run. It's not. This cryptocurrency is a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword for the governments. Okay? Because now, one, it makes things easy for them. It makes things easy to track. Because instead of you trying to track, let's say for example, you are transacting $100 billion. You send it into Swift, it will sit to the Swift system for God knows for how long, and it goes over there for God knows for how long, what bank did it go through, how the channels it went through. It's a hassle. But let's just say I'm transacting $1 billion in Kaspa. Click, sent, it's gone. All I have to do is follow that digital trade. It bounced from this wallet to this wallet, from that wallet to the other wallet, from that one to the other one, and that's it. And next thing you're about to see, okay, if you follow when the KII was talking, which also gave me a hint about it, because we are saying that the government will not be able to know where you sent your money, who you sent it to, and who. It's a lie. They are going to know everything. That is why the KII, they are coming up with a wallet which you have to do a KYC. They can't stop you from sending it, but they will know who you send it to. And again, it's easier. Therefore, it's a double-edged sword. They need to be in control of it. They need to know what's happening. Okay? So, it's like if I send you 2 or 3 Kaspas today, I can click on that address that I sent to, and it will tell me where it went to, how it happened. I'm telling you, the governments are going to say, you want to do crypto in my country, you have to use this kind of wallet. That's it. The kind of wallet in which when they click to, your name come up, they can follow that digital trade and that digital road and reach the person that you sent the money to. Know who he is, his name, his address, all that stuff. Trust me, they are going to get to that. Yes, it's going to help crypto. We are going to be more, more crypto friendly like everybody else is asking. But they are going to control it. Now, going back to what we are talking about, I told you, macroeconomy is what is going to determine this bull run. Go look at Bitcoin. What do you see right now? Everything is way oversold, right? Oversold. RSI is down flat. This is the kind of moves that you remember when Bitcoin was at I think it was $83 or something like that. That's when it was there. When it was $83,000, sorry. The RSI on the daily, weekly, monthly were on the same level we're looking at right now. And do you know what happened after that? Those of you who were watching my channel, I told you $120,000. Remember? It jumped from 83, 84, whatever it was, $120,000. Yeah, we had a little bit of hiccup along the way, but it got there. And I've been telling you guys, the target of the move that we started after it crossed, Bitcoin went above 112,000, the target is that 150, 160,000 in between that. That, my friend, once it gets there, look at the market. Because again, everything, okay, is showing that, yeah, you might want to have that finger ready because it might be time to close shop. People don't understand until they see. And I keep telling you, that's what I am doing. I am monitoring the market. Once we get there, you guys already seen my charts. I have a red line, the 29th. September 29th, I have a red line. That which means maybe 3 or 4 days before that, I will start monitoring the market seriously. Or maybe 3 or 4 days after that, I'll keep on monitoring the market seriously. Because the possibilities of closing shop are very high. Those of you who don't want to believe it, look at the macroeconomy. Did you see the gold chart? Did you see the move index chart? Are you looking at the M2 supply? And the most easiest of all of them, look at the world economy. Every major economy has pivots. They have cut interest rate. They are going to shit. They have hit recession already. Most people don't want to see it. I don't know, maybe because they're in denial or maybe because they just can't see it. But the truth is, yeah, US is the only one left. But they're in a dilemma. If they cut interest rate as hard as everybody wants them to be cut, they're going to crash the dollar. And if they crash the dollar, the BRICS and every nation who has been trying to dethrone the dollar, they will be like, see, we told you. And that, my friends, is what the Feds don't want to do. They are finding all the ways. Trust me, yeah, they are going to cut, but they are going to have a cushion. A cushion is going to be, first of all, hey, you want to do stable coins on your bank? Okay. You need to buy treasury bonds, 1-to-1. That, my friends, is what is going to push the dollar up, or it's going to create that cushion that if the cut rates, we are not going to have that effect, the Hail Mary effect that we are all waiting for. It's not going to happen. And trust me, once Bitcoin take off from here and the cut of interest rate don't generate that effect that everybody's waiting for, people will be like, you know what, man, to hell with this. And that's when you're going to see, they're going to drop the mic on you. You're going to see that down. I have explained it here many times, so 1,001 times, and you keep telling people, guys, this is what it is. This is what's going to happen. And yet, everybody and their grandmama, they keep talking about, no, 2026 altcoins. Oh my God. Oh my God, sis. How are you going to have altcoin season if the US dollar strength is going up? Unfortunately, the Dixie and Bitcoin have an inverse correlation, meaning if the US dollar value goes up, Bitcoin is going to crash. The biggest people that were supporting Bitcoin, like Margex, for example, did you see what his company is doing? I'm telling you, man, everybody's calling it a big scam right now. You hear that? The other one, oh yeah, we're creating ETFs for Bitcoin, treasure company for Bitcoin, this and that for Bitcoin. Where is it? It's in the words, yeah, but where is it? You can't see the effect. It had an effect before, but it doesn't have it this time. There's just that one catalyst left, which is interest rates, which again, everybody chasing these green candles, they are going to FOMO in like sheep. Trust me, they are going to FOMO in. And that, my friends, is what is going to push Bitcoin to that $150,000 or $160,000. And when they realize, like, yeah, interest rate is not what we thought it was, that will be it. I mean, personally, like I said, I'm going to monitor the market. Ain't no telling. Our Trumpicious magicians may come over there and alakazam, ping pang, and push the price up to 180. You never know. I'm just going to sit there and wait, because so far the signs are showing that, yeah, get that finger ready. That's what the signs are showing. Okay? But yeah, people are going to sit here and cry about it. People are going to look at here and look at, I told you, there's something else that you are missing, okay? You are missing this because Kaspa always run the opposite. And when you look at Kaspa's bag, there is a lot of catalysts for Kaspa that are coming out. And when they start to come out, you will see what I'm talking about. You will see. Those of you who have no patience, who think that Kaspa is not worth their time, sell it. My friend, hey, be a big boy, make a decision, sell it. Move on to Turbo AI or whatever you think it is going to run. Go. Why are you still holding Kaspa if it is not going to do anything? That's the question. Go. You can go and chase green candles if you want to. Yeah, if you are successful, you'll make some money. If not, they're going to give you that hot potato. And then you will realize the difference between khaki and leather. So yeah, pay attention to the macroeconomy. That is what is dictating where we are going. And I told you, yeah, Bitcoin is still going to have the normal 4-year cycle. But this transition season, bull run, the mega bear cycle is what we are going to have. If you can't see it, you can't look around, you see how everybody's economy is going to shed, and that is going to affect the US dollar and everybody else. Because again, what people are thinking is that, yeah, the US dollar collapses, loses value, and then Bitcoin is going to shoot. Yes, because they have a different inverse correlation. But what they are not looking at is what the US government is doing. That's what they're not looking at. Trade wars, yeah, US dollar tried to collapse, people selling our treasury bonds. Guess what? They bought it. Look at the US dollar today. Stable coins, yeah, everybody gonna transact with banks. Listen, if you want to do that, you have to do this. Every action that the Fed is doing right now is aimed at either maintaining the value of the dollar or even bring it higher. That's what they're doing. And you need to sit on projects that are going to benefit from those kinds of moves. And my friends, Kaspa is one of them. Quant is another one of them, because when you look at things, stable coins are going to benefit Kaspa. Kaspa is fast, secure, scalable, all that things that you need. Like, let's say I go to the bank or to the store with my credit card. I want to buy my Maxi mug. Click, 2 seconds, payment pass through. Right? Those kind of things, transaction volume shoots, all that things start to happen. Guess what? Kaspa's value goes up. That is the same way that Crashilandia Solana that you guys think, oh yeah, it ran. That is why Crashilandia ran. Because you want to buy meme coins on Solana ecosystem, you have to use Solana. By using Solana, transaction volumes went up. And because of that, the value of Solana went up. It's the same thing, but on steroids when it comes to Kaspa. A lot of people, you will figure it out. That's why I always say time is the best teacher. You will start to find things out. Don't say I didn't warn you. You will see. Anyways, guys, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. Let's find our good friend Crypto Bubble right here. Let's see. Money is gonna trickle down, right? You see, guys, people are just, I don't know. It is I don't know. I told you, Bitcoin goes up, all coins drop, right? As simple as that. There's no two ways about it. I was thought one of the guys was asking me about this OKB. I told you guys, it's a hot potato. OKB is an exchange token. That's what it is. It's a hot potato. And again, you see it pumping like this is because they burn some of their supply. Market cap remains the same, and you reduce your supply. That makes the remaining tokens more valuable. It's just a tactic. A lot of people are about to cry with it. Okay. Anyways, now let's go. Let's go right quick. Start with King Kaspa. Where is Kaspa at? KAS. Right there. For the past hour, Kaspa is down 0.2%, 0.8% down on the day, 6.7% down on the week, 22.6% down on the month, and 46.9% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.25 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $41.63 million. Okay, now we go look at Quant, QNT, the banker's coin. And the coin a lot of people love to hate. Oh, Kaspa, well, Quant is looking very good to me. For the past hour, 0.3% up, 2.2% up on the day, 3% down on the week, 18% down on the month, and 67.8% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $1.55 billion and a 24 hours volume traded at $18.89 million. Now we go look at Jasmy, the Japanese Bitcoin. What do we have going on? Of course, Bitcoin is dropping. What did you expect? 0.6% down the last hour, 2.6% down on the day, 10.5% down on the week, 20.6% down on the month, and 26.3% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $731.30 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $27.70 million. Okay, now we go look at Cubic. Let's see, high risk, high rewards. We got here 1.5% down the last hour, 10.3% down on the day, 14.5% down on the week, 24% up on the month, and 53.5% up on the year, sitting at a market cap of $324.47 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $6.05 million. Now, last but not the least, the big orange guy, the one causing all this trouble. As you guys can see, that is why I told you, money is not going to trickle down. Okay, look at that. For the past hour, 0.2%, 0.5%, 0.8% down on the day, 4.5% down on the week, 5.1% down on the month, and 91.1% up on the year, sitting at the market cap of $2.25 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $34.38 billion. Now, one thing you are going to understand here, when you look at all these numbers, is the volume. The volume is steady being low on all of them. That, my friends, usually tell you an explosive move is around the corner. Okay, so yeah, if you want to wait for money to trickle down, I don't know, man. I think we should just go look at prices in details. Oh my God. Now you see it, right? I told you, money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to do that. You just saw the numbers, right? Money's not going to trickle down. We're seeing it. The space is changing. It's changing to the way that, listen, if it is not useful, okay, useful to the community, to the people, for fuck's sakes, it's not useful for anybody. They're not going to, the hype does not work that much anymore when it comes to cryptocurrencies. It doesn't. Utility, it was matters to people right now. And then this one thing that we are all forgetting, like it has been thrown a little bit to the backseat, is the Clarity Act. Trust me, Clarity Act, 99.9 of these cryptocurrencies are going to get the sledgehammer. You will see. Okay. Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at prices in details. Where is it? Price in details. Your good friend Trading View, and we're gonna get that. Okay, we have here the Dixie going up, Bitcoin going down. See, I told you, inverse correlation, right? Anyway, let's look at King Kaspa right quick. It says reload. Okay, here we got Kaspa on the hourly. You guys remember yesterday I was telling you pay attention to that ribbon, right? As you guys can see on the hourly, let me bring my arrow out. We are forming series of higher lows. Series of that. That's what we are forming right now. Let me zoom it in just a little. So yeah, you guys can see it looks like the trend has started to reverse. We are forming higher lows, as you guys can see. Higher lows. And the ribbon, like I was telling you guys yesterday, has curved. Okay, now let's watch and see. People think like, yeah, I'm not making any sense. And I'm telling you, the Feds, they are going to speak sometime, maybe today or tomorrow, and we're about to see. Macroeconomic is going to affect how crypto in general, including Kaspa, is going to react in the coming days or weeks. You are about to see it. I think that's why I keep telling you, pay attention to these months. I even gave you a date. For me, September 29, a few days before that or a few days after that, I will keep monitoring the market. Okay? Anyways, now let's go right quick, look at it at the 4 hourly. Let's see what 4 hourly says. Now, when you look at it on the 4 hour, what do you see? See, River is trying to spray it out, right? It is trying to spray it. And I told you many times, price always gets attracted to the moving average. That's what I get. That's why I always see, and I've seen it happen time after time. That's why I am convinced that, yeah, the price has bottomed and it's going to start to go up. Although for me, the main bottom for Kaspa was 5 cents. Now, smart contracts are coming, and there's a lot of trading activities going on chain. That's something that I cannot understand, like why people are so bearish. When you look at the numbers, it is telling you that something is being cooked behind the scenes. Okay, but anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at it on the daily. Okay, let's go daily here. Now on the daily, the simple bullish oh my God, price is going down, but ribbon is green, going sideways. This thing is coiling up. That's what a lot of people are not seeing. It is coiling up. Guys, pay attention. This thing is coiling up. It's about to, well, it's up to you whether you want to see it or not. Because again, like I always told you guys, price is coming down, but ribbon still green. And another thing you look at, okay, look, we got to the same level and the same level again. It looks like Kaspa is forming a W pattern, and we already know these W patterns are very, very explosive. They usually go up to the levels that we don't most people don't see. If you ask me, I've been saying it for days, price action is still the same, right? First of all, we do have that 12 cents major resistance. Let's see, major resistance, and then we do have 15 cents. And those of you who don't even want to look at it, look at the swings. They are getting tighter and tighter and tighter until this triangle finally pops, and you guys are about to see it. So yeah, after 12 cents we'll have 15 cents resistance. After that we will be looking at 18, 19 cents. After that, all-time high and price discovery are going to be in line. So yeah, most people don't see it. Most people don't want to see, because hey, I don't blame them. Everybody's is busy trying to chase those green candles, okay? Now, let's go right quick. Let's go look at Quant. QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate, right? QNT right here. See, I told you yesterday. Remember what I was telling you yesterday is exactly what's happening, because I told you Quant. Oh my God, that's why people lose money. People don't have a lot of patience. I told you, look at the ribbon, right? Go look at my video yesterday. I told you, despite the price going down, ribbon was beginning to curve. It's gonna turn green, and by the time it turns green, price will be long gone. Yesterday the price was down there, right? Look at it where we are today, retesting the ribbon. And I told you the same thing. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. See, I told you it was going to happen. Always get attracted to it, and that's exactly what happened. Again, bouncing on the ribbon, price always gets attracted to the moving average. You're about to see, okay? Now, if you look at it on the 4-hourly, this is for just people that want to trade on the daily. Okay, for me, this is I don't really look at this information, but yeah, if you look at it on the 4-hourly, it's exactly what happened yesterday on the 1 hour. That is what's happening on the 4-hour right now. See the ribbon? It has started to curve, right? It hasn't turned green yet. Just this is how I usually tell you, and most people will not listen. It hasn't turned green yet, but it started to curve. Price always gets attracted to the moving average. Wink, wink moment, right? So yeah, you do with this information as you please. But anyways, because I'm not your financial advisor, right? Now, if you look at it on the daily, watch this. Watch it on the daily, because most people, again, they're still gonna like they don't know how to trade. They don't know what to do. Now, you see, if you look on the daily, we came down, touched the moving average. Now, I told you guys yesterday, this is a fake out. It's a fake out. We've seen this before. This is a fake out because Bitcoin is showing signs of taking off. And if Bitcoin takes off, this little red ribbon you're looking at is going to be useless. This thing is going to start to go, because the resistance that we are looking at is 125. If you're not looking at that, man, I don't know what to tell you. 125, let's see on the weekly right quick so that I can show you. 125 is the major resistance, which this price action, okay? You guys remember we had an inverse head and shoulder, right? Inverse head and shoulder, you can see, let me bring my arrow. Right there. Come on, I need to expand it a little bit so you can see. Okay, there you go. See the inverse head and shoulder? That target for that move, okay, is $150 here. This week came down the next week. Second week it formed the next shoulder. We broke out, came back, now retesting, and this thing, the target is $150. So we have not met that target yet. And on top of that, we have this bigger W pattern that is forming. So yeah, for me, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm looking at Bitcoin, looking at the other stuff that tells me that 125 is the first resistance. After that, we will have 164. And after 164, we do have, 125, then 151. After that, 164. After that, 176. Now, between 176 and 230, there is not much resistance. There's not much resistance in there. So Quant, I'm such a Kaspa maxi. Quant will hit that 230 faster than you can say hello. And if we close a daily candle above it, we will start to be looking at all-time high, because again, between 230 and all-time high, there is not much resistance. Okay, so yeah, pay attention. Pay attention. Quant is about to go into price discovery sooner than you think. Okay, Anyways, yeah, I know yesterday I skipped Jasmine, and many people was asking about it. But anyway, let's see Jasmine, JASMY. I am going to do a quick update on that, because again, if you see Bitcoin falling, Jasmine is going to fall harder. That's what it is. For some reason, that thing is just that way. Me, I think you should start paying attention to Jasmine's price after we go across $2 and 2.3 cents. Sorry, not $2. After we go above 2.3 cents, then yeah, start paying attention to it. On the hourly, you guys can see Bitcoin still falling. Like I said, Jasmine is going to keep on falling too, but I don't think it will go way lower. Okay. You look at it on the 4 hourly. Let's see what we got going on here. This is the Japanese Bitcoin, by the way, for those of you who don't know. On the 4 hourly, he's trying to make an attempt. Ribbon trying to spread it out, but it's still looking like it's going downwards. So yeah, still not bullish neither. Let's look at it on the daily. What we got here on the daily, yeah, on the daily I can see some bullishness, because even with the price going down, ribbon still green, and it looks like it is squeezing. It's trying to squeeze up. One thing I didn't like about this daily chart is because, well, no, you cannot. A lot of people are talking about a double top, but you cannot consider this as a double top. Double top needs to be closer, like a little bit closer to the same level. This one is way lower than that. And if you can see, if this price bounces here, it's going to be a triangle that it is forming. Okay, unless this comes all the way past this, like all the way down there, then yeah, you consider that as a double top. But so far, I think Jasmine is forming a symmetrical triangle. As you guys can see, this one compared to this is higher than this, and this, if it closes here, is going to be higher than this. So we are forming higher lows, and then you look at this is higher than this. Now if this bounces and closes around here and comes out again, then it will be forming lower highs and lower highs. So yeah, it is forming a symmetrical triangle the way I'm looking at it. And we know that symmetrical triangle, if we are coming from the bottom going up, those are bullish moves. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for. I'm looking at it, and for me, if you ask me, price targets are still the same. Okay, they haven't changed much. Let me zoom this in a little bit. You see the weekly, again, it's still red, but it has started to curve up. We're gonna see and wait and see what Bitcoin does, because if Bitcoin starts to take off again, like I think it is about to do, yeah, Jasmine is gonna run. For me, I told you guys, all their development they're doing, they're almost done. But without the lockups and everything else, I think Jasmine has a possibility to hit 60 cents. So yeah, let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see what happens, okay? Anyways, now, let's go look at the big guy, the big orange guy. You guys already know what's up. I'm not going to spend more time on it, because I told you guys, if you pay attention, you will make a lot of money with it. Now, where is the big guy? BTC, USDT. That's the pair that I like to look at. I'll take this one, and let's see. Now, everything was going fine, as you guys can see, right? Everything was going fine until our Margex and his cousin, Powelsius, Jeromius Powelsius, decided to throw a wrench at everybody's engine. That's why I keep telling you, pay attention to the macroeconomy, okay? They tried to convince Zelensky, and Zelensky said no, which again, if you put yourself in his shoes, you will understand. Hey, there's so many channels that talk about that. You can go watch those. But anyways, what I'm saying here is this. No matter what Bitcoin is doing, we are looking at the ribbon. That's why I told you, we are going to pump. We are getting close. It's going to pump. I don't know about anybody else telling me nonsense, but I think it's going to pump. And we are getting close to it. Right now, everybody's so trying to front run these rate cuts that some people think, like, yeah, they are not going to cut. Some people think they are going to cut. But it doesn't matter. Guys, this is going to go to $150,000 within the next month. You have probably 6 weeks. You are going to see this thing go this high. Okay? But anyways, yeah. That's what I'm looking at right now. Every other indicator is showing that. And you guys, those of you who've been following my channel, I told you, pay attention to the Monday, the 29th of September. Because, hey, this is a wink moment. Look at my chart. I told you, green line, we go up. Purple line, we go down. Okay, as you guys can see, my chart has been the same. Look at that. Green line, we went up. Okay, next one went up, purple line, we came down, green line up, purple line down. The same thing, it has been happening except here. And here right now, I think it's a fake out. When I tell you it's a fake out, it's because people usually panic. Go look at the fear and greed index and you would know what I'm talking about. This price going down after my green line is a fake out. I think they're just gathering momentum. You are going to see this thing. If they come out and announce rate cuts next month, you will see this thing run. And even so, you know, the market usually try to front run it. Bitcoin is going to take off very, very soon. Pay attention for the next 24 to 48 hours. Pay attention to Bitcoin. You will see what I'm talking about. Okay? So yeah, it is up to you. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to trade, if you want to stay on the sideline, whatever that you want to do. Okay? But anyways, now let's go here. Okay, there you have it. But anyways, now let's go look at my positions. Okay? But before we do that, guys, I've told you many times, many times, please do not go into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. That is the most easiest way for you to lose your money. It's that easy. Okay, so what I will tell you guys, stick to spot. Just buy your coins on spot. Yeah, you have to invest a little more, but you're still gonna make money. The difference is that on leverage, you have a little amount of money to make big amount, but the risk is higher. Okay, everybody has their own different. I'm not a daily trader. I don't like that stress. I'm a long-term trader. That's the way I do it. So please do not get into leverage trading if you don't know what you're doing. I cannot teach you how to trade. I don't know anybody who can. I don't know. People are different because the way I trade is not the way you're gonna trade. Okay, don't do that, because if you don't know what you're doing and you get into leverage trading, you will have your nice big mansion in Reg City. They're gonna handle all those hot potatoes to you. And don't say I did not warn you. Okay, but if you are adventurous and you want to learn how to leverage trade, down below I do have Bydfi, which I do recommend. It's very friendly, beginners friendly. Okay, they are not going to give you as much money to start with, but they are very friendly. Second is going to be Phemex. Third is going to be Margex, and fourth is going to be Wix. Wix Exchange is the one that gives more. I think they are offering around $30,000 right now for new signers, but you have to meet their deposit requirements for you to do that. And for those of you who want to start teaching your kids about finances, just like I'm doing, okay, I'm teaching my kids about finances. I created an Acorn account for my son, and I'm teaching him how to buy stocks and ETFs and all that stuff. Okay, plus I do have 10,000 Kaspas saved just for him. Anyways, yeah, you follow that link. It's an Acorn. If you sign up with that, you are going to get $5, and you can use that to start start teaching your sons or daughters ways to learn how to do finance. Me, nobody taught me. I thought it's a very good thing if you start teaching this young generation what finances are. Okay, but anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's go look at my positions. First, we're going to start with Bydfi. Oh, come on, not you. Bydfi. Yeah, this one. I was checking out something earlier and I forgot to close it back. Okay, my overall today, as you guys can see, it is sitting at $12,300. Okay, yeah, it's just hanging out there. I mean, let's wait and see how far we go. Now, if you look at my contracts, you will see that here in my Kaspa, I am still sitting at 55% down, which is equal to $4,900. Okay, not bad, not too shabby. And then you look at my quant, I am still up 3% up, which is $412. Yeah, can't complain. Now we go look at the next one, which is Phemex. On Phemex, yeah, I was checking out this thing. On Phemex, you'll see my overall here is sitting at $8,300. Okay, that's where it's sitting at. And then if you look at my contracts, let's go here, you see my Jasmine, I am still down 71%, which is $7,800. And if you look at my Kaspa, I am sitting at 2% down, which is $117. Okay, yeah, not too bad. But anyways, now we go to the last but not the least. We're gonna be looking at Wix exchange. On Wix, come on, let's go here. My overall is sitting at 5,150 approximately. Okay, now if you look at my contracts, you will see that here on my let's see, right here on my quant, I am still up $1,600. Okay, on my Kaspa, I am up $157. That's where we are. So, but one thing you guys have to understand, like I said, I am a very aggressive trader. Okay, being a very aggressive trader, okay, it's not because hey, I like to do it that way. No. I believe, like, you know what, at the beginning I have the win when I open my my trades. I open them and I wait. I don't have time to be trading during the day, because as you guys can see, I'm busy, you know, working, dealing with machines, dealing with employees and all stuff. I don't have time to be stuck on the screen. I tried day trading before, but yeah, I don't have time for that. That's why you see I do it long term. I have a specific date that I open my Bitcoin long positions. Just as you're also going to see, I have a specific day when I open my Bitcoin short position, and you guys will see it. It will happen. So yeah, just be careful. Be careful out there. That's all I'm telling you. You need to watch the market. Watch. I told you, July, August, September. Watch. It doesn't mean it's going to come to a close, but the possibilities of it closing down are very high. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now, you do with this information whatever you want to do with it. Okay? So, yeah. Oh, my God. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for checking out my... Excuse me. Thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please don't forget to sign up. I am trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. I mean the real one, not the fraud spreading people. Okay? Don't forget to like and comment. Okay? I am very interested in knowing what you think about everything that we talked about today. Okay? I am also very interested in knowing, are you doing your research? Or are you just waiting for somebody to come on and tell you XRP to $1,000 and you jump in? Well, I did that one time. I'm guilty. And also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitudes like you and yours truly, we can see these videos and the family can grow. Okay? Don't. I mean, like, you never know. You never know what you will learn from a stranger. Okay? And that being said, guys, until I see you in my next one, please take very good care of yourselves. Okay? Bye-bye.